Babajide Fashola, the Minister of Works and Housing, has urged Nigerians to vote in the 2023 polls based on track record. On Tuesday, Mr. Fashola made his comments at the 6th edition of the annual BRF Gabfest in Lagos. Fashola begs Nigerians not to vote with anger in 2023. Mr. Fashola had reacted to someone who noted that Nigerians may vote in anger at the 2023 elections. He urged the electorate to consider the track record of the candidates running for government positions in the coming elections. He said, "I urge you to vote by looking at what the candidates have done before. This is like asking for the referees during an interview or talking to a previous employer. This is how to recruit an employee, not by anger," Mr. Fashola said. Though Mr. Fashola tasked Nigeria as political employers to organize public debates and town halls, he told them not to expect all the candidates to attend. Why? Not to expect them to attend. Why would they not attend? So, if somebody is going to see for a job, now you are making reference to an employee, employer, and all of that, and recruitment. You are trying to liken it. So, if you want to get a job, won't you go for an interview? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? In doing so, we must be sensitive because the candidates cannot attend all debates and town hall meeting. In some cases, we must be willing to accept their accredited spokesperson, but this must be an exception and not the rule, Mr. Fashola said. "I urge you to vote by looking at what the candidates have done before," the former Lagos governor said. When they were going for consultation left, right, and center, when they were going to bribe the delegates, you didn't tell them not to go, that they should just accept the track records of those candidates. You try whichever way that you think. Nigerians, you are not the one to tell Nigerians what to do or what not to do. Nigerians vote in anger, and if they are voting in anger, definitely it's not as if they don't know what they are going to be doing, because they did the same thing. All of you did the same thing in 2015. So nobody told you how to vote or how to choose the leader. So leave the Nigerian people to choose. So because you guys know that you guys know already that you guys are shaking, your legs are shaking, that's why you are giving this kind of advice. It is not in your place to give Nigerians or tell them how to vote or how not to vote. It is not in your place. You just sit down and be watching. They say sit down and look, now be God dog name. Mr. Fashola, you will see Nigerians, especially Nigerian youth, will vote out APC massively in 2023. Nigerians cannot afford bad governance anymore. We will display anger to the highest heavens in our voting. We are tired of this twin evil of APC and PDP. Labour Party is our choice and Peter Obi is our heartbeat. You are fed and we are angry. You are lucky we haven't gone to street demanding you leave the scene. We are only allowing you to go and retire in peace. Any attempt to rig 2023 election will be met with resistance that you guys will regret forever. The only thing that will make APC to win this coming election is nothing by rigging, of course. They don't have any good track records. That is just what they have been doing, and they are still planning to do that in Osun State. Kayamo was telling us that vote buying is not peculiar to APC alone. Shame on them. That's what they are. That is their structure they are boasting of, or they are depending or relying on. We are really tired. The economy has been collapsed. The government is only patching the economy, but sooner everything will be aground. So no mercy for APC government come 2023. This is how Sorosoke generation. This is now Sorosoke generation. What are you talking, sir? If it is to vote out your APC, vast majority of Nigerians are said to do so. Don't even use the cravings by people to go in search of PVCs. It is a sign that APC will not happen again to Nigeria. We are voting you out of power. Nigerians are angry because your administration is a total disaster to us. At least this one gets conscience. He knows they have destroyed everything and nothing is left but to vote them out. I urge Nigerians to, with angers, not to highest bidders. Why should you be considered on how, or you should be concerned on how Nigerians vote? You and your cohort told Nigerians that a serious government will fix power in 6 months, and he said he didn't say so. My advice to Nigerians without PVC should go and register and get theirs. Nigerians should vote with provocation against all those demonic political parties looting our commonwealth. Nigerians are hungry. A hungry man is an angry man. We must vote with anger. We must vote in anger. Then we vote with hunger and insecurity in the land. If you say you don't vote with anger, and then we vote with insecurity. We are not only gonna vote with anger, we will all add frustration and stubbornness to it. Why angry? We vote with anger. APC replicates hunger. Nigerians will definitely vote APC out with anger and the pains they have brought to us. What do you think Nigerians Why do you think Nigerians are rushing to get their PVC? Of course, he knows Nigerians are angry and we vote angrily to chase them out of government. Who said we are not angry? We have been used, treated not even like beggars but like slaves. We will vote for our freedom. Oga Fash, if they yes, we are already angry and we will surely vote your party out. In all, you and your godfather have failed. In all, you have failed. Answers we will never forget. Track record? Of course not. You have set record of nepotism, tribalism, never seen before corruption, ineptitude and insecurity. Yes, we will vote in anger against you. Vote in anger. No, we will vote obediently in joy. Abeg. After registering with anger, you expect them to vote with peace. Oh, Diego. Meaning, if you vote with anger and fail to vote the right candidate, you will have yourself to blame. Calm down. Weigh a lot of options before voting. Do not disappoint your family and the years ahead. Well, we know that we know what they mean, so you don't need to tell us or preach or try to interpret it in different formats. Why would they not vote with anger when those that voted for happily have put them in perpetual hunger? So he knows Nigerians are hungry against APC and PDP plus all old politicians. That will happen only if they don't rig election and buying of votes. But in as much as they buy votes and rig election, nothing will stop anger to trigger. Somebody should help me tell Fashola that Nigerians are going to vote with both anger and hatred. You can't keep us in this condition and expect us to continue to be singing all is well. It is well. It is well. The same way APC deceived Nigerians with anger will be the same way to remove them. Simple. We are very, very angry. We have been taken for a ride too long in this country. That is ours. That is ours. So we should vote smiling, as in how? You don't even know what it is to be jobless after several years of graduation. Hustling barely meets up needs. 100 naira weekly increase of goods. Insecurity everywhere. Commonest poor man food garri 3 cups for 200 naira. Not to talk of rice. Your government increase pump price of fuel every day. Electricity tariff increase. No one to cry to. Corruption thrives on a daily basis. Nothing is working. Anger is an understatement. It's being realistic and not delusional that the APC is without any goodwill.